Hello, vinyl community. This is Randy back today with another video. I posted a video just a couple days ago for vinyl finds for December of 2023, and I said in that video that would be my last vinyl editions video of the year. I didn't expect to be getting any more records, but then I got one more in the mail yesterday. So I wanted to show that one to you. And here it is. Led Zeppelin's classic 4th album on 180 gram crystal clear vinyl. That's what we're hearing right now. We're hearing the second song on the first side, Rock and Roll. So I just took the hype sticker off of the cellophane and put it on the on that sleeve there. So yeah, I got this record in the mail yesterday. Just finished listening to it for the first time. Sounds excellent. And comes with this insert. I think this was originally the I think an inner sleeve that looked like this, which I think was more of a brown color, at least in my copy it was anyway. Lyrics to Stairway to Heaven there. Track listing. Vertical gatefold. Very cool. The gatefold from the outside. So yeah, this is a 75th anniversary of Atlantic Records reissue. So this record came out in 1973, so I guess, no, I think it was 1971. Yeah, 1971. So this would not be the 50th anniversary reissue. This is the 75th anniversary of Atlantic. So anyway, this gave me a good opportunity to do a Led Zeppelin video. I've never done a Led Zeppelin video before, and one of my favorite bands. And so I figured I would just tell you my 3 favorite Led Zeppelin albums. This is one of them. This is going to be number 2 for me. So, oh, yeah, I just wanted to show you the record on this crystal clear vinyl. So this is the record we're hearing right now, except that we're not hearing this copy of it. We're hearing my old copy of it, which is the 2014, I think, reissue of the record. So now I've got an extra one. Let's figure out what to do with that. My favorite. So I figured I would, yeah, figured I would just show you, list my 3 favorite Led Zeppelin albums for you. So my favorite is Presence. I am a really big fan of this record. This came out in 1976, I think, or 1977. So this was the one that came out when I was really, starting to get into rock and roll and stuff like that back when I was in high school. And yeah, so it's always been one of my favorites. And I like the fact that it's just straight. There's really no keyboards on it. It's all, I think it's all just guitars and vocals. Here's what the original gatefold looks like. And this 2014 reissue had an extra record. Is that cool picture? I've shown this record before because I remember commenting on that very cool picture of Robert Plant there of the band. It's really just the whole band. Yeah, rocking out. Another cool picture of the band. So this is my favorite, and here's the, once again, I think this was an inner sleeve in the original album. Here it's just an insert. But I think this is my favorite because every single song on here is great. I love every song. It starts out with Achilles' Last Stand. Fantastic song. I love the part where he says, "The mighty arms of Atlas hold the heavens from the earth, not the earth." Because it seems like, you always see images of Atlas and he's holding the earth on his shoulders. But he was really holding the heavens from the earth, I guess, in Greek mythology. So then after that is For Your Life. I just love the way that the song just barely starts and you hear Robert Plant saying, "Well, well." It's a fantastic beginning. Then Royal Orleans, which, you know, I think it's a song about somebody picking up a transvestite in New Orleans. But I never realized that. And I'm still not certain that's what it's about. I think that's what it's about, though. But I never realized that until maybe just like a couple of years ago. I heard the song forever. That was that part in it where he's saying whiskers. But I don't know. I didn't know what it meant. But anyway, I think that is what that song's about. Side 2 starts out with Nobody's Fault But Mine. Song that was written by Page and Plant. According to this record, it's interesting. Grateful Dead were doing a song called Nobody's Fault But Mine in like 68 or 69 or something like that. I'm not sure who they credited it to. I never noticed that they credited it to Page and Plant, but I suppose it's possible that, you know, Jimmy and Robert wrote this song back in 68 or 69 and passed it along to the Dead and asked them to go ahead and start doing it before they were ready to record it. I don't know. Great song, though. After that is Candy Store Rock, which is probably, I think, maybe my favorite song on the record. Hot Song for Nowhere is another great one. Then T for One is just a great way to end the record. It's a very slow blues, like a traditional blues song. So there's a track listing. So really every song on here is fantastic. And this came with this bonus disc, which, here's the track listing for that. And I tell you, that first song on side 2, Tin Ribs and All / Carrot Pod Pod, is a piano solo. Sounds like classical music piano. Classical musical piano. I don't know what that is. At the end of it, there's some guitar added in. These records are all just on this standard Led Zeppelin. Yeah, so then my second favorite is going to be, I've read that Jimmy Page called it Runes, R-U-N-E-S. I meant to look up what runes meant, but I forgot to look it up. This would be my second favorite. And this would probably be my favorite, except it does have the one, you know, song on it that's kind of weak, to me anyway, which is Battle of Evermore. Not a real big, here's the track listing for this one. But I mean, it starts out with this, I mean, this at the same time could also be, you know, maybe the greatest album ever. Comes from this Fancy Pants vinyl. Starts out with 2 classic songs, Black Dog and Rock and Roll. Then the Battle of Evermore, which is the song we're hearing right now, and I think it's sort of the weaker song on the album. But side 2 is all great. Misty Mountain Hop, 4 Sticks, Going to California, and When the Levee Breaks. So, I mean, it's really close. This could almost just as easily have been my number 1, and my number 3 is going to be Led Zeppelin 2. Once again, it's one of these 2014 reissues. I think these came out in 2014, something like that. Yeah, 2014. And I just noticed that the picture of the band here is very similar. I mean, Robert Plant's just in that, you know, all 4 of them just look like they're really, can you see all 4 of them? No, you can't see John Bonham here, but the other 3, they're just absolutely intense. It's totally into the song. So here's another great album, though. I mean, this one starts out with A Whole Lot of Love, which is, you know, such a classic song. And another song that's written by Page and Plant, which, you know, Small Faces did a song back in the late 60s, which was called, it wasn't called A Whole Lot of Love, but it was very similar. And I think they didn't credit it to themselves. They credited it to some blues guy, I think, or traditional or something like that. But either way, the rest of the whole album is all just great. You know, What Is and What Should Never Be, the Lemon song, and then Thank You. Thank You, fantastic song. Heartbreaker, Living, Loving Maiden, Ramble On, all fantastic. Moby Dick is the one song, you know, the drum solos kind of brings us, you know, it's not real long though, it's not too bad. So once again, one of these records that, I mean, this could just about be my number 1 also. So there you have it. Those are my 3 favorite Led Zeppelin records. So yeah, I'd be interested to know if they want us to do a response video to what their 3 favorites are. I'd be interested to see that, or what you think about these choices. And yeah, I feel pretty sure that really will be my last vinyl editions video for the year. So Merry Christmas to everybody, and yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.